Well, howdy diddly and dandy there, chums, is I, Captain Stephen XO. Today, chums, we're going to be heading off on a mission. Heck yes, we're going to be detecting a monolith. So let's take on off. Come on, my raging eagle. We have work to do. And let's scan a mondo. Heck yes, ley line link detected. Right, trace was successful. Okay, well, we're going to be heading over there. 20 odd seconds. There are 20 odd seconds I can spare, chums, but I will spare you the aggro through the power of editing. Heck. And yes, here we are, heading down to this marble-type looking monolith. And we're going to be touching down gingerly. Let's just head on down. Pow! We have landicated. Let's go on over and take a better look-see at this giant metallic marble of awesomeness. Hello. What a word have you got to teach me today? I have learnt the word for you. Heck yes. And what have you got? Pathetic. Yeah, I just got called pathetic, people. Alright, okay. Anyhow, let's just press on. Wow, this looks like a giant industrial-sized washing machine that's calling me anomaly over and over. Well, fantasticate. Right, a crimson cooling out from somewhere below its cool surface. This crimson stuff it's been mentioned a few times. I'm not going to lie, it has popped up. What word am I going to learn now? And the word for and. You are pathetic and. Right, so it seems that it's stopped off on the insults just for a while. Anyhow, we're going to be heading now over to activate a portal. Well, I've already done this once before. This is a bit odd. Well, through the power of editing, chums, here I am, thundering down to the planet's surface, through this lovely, fluffy cloud barrier. Heck yes, let's head on down to this portal. Yep, we can see where, there it is. There's the lovely little portal. And let's just touch on that. So I've activated one of these before. I went in, and I ended up on some strange planet, and then I got sucked up into the Atlas. I'm not going to be doing that again, am I? This is a bit strange to be repeating the same steps. Hopefully it has a means to an end. I think I'm... Ooh! Look at these lovely red-tailed butterflies. I'm going to scan the red-tailed butterfly. You know what? I'm going to pop into camera mode. We're going to have a better look at these magnificent, majestic beasties. Aren't they beautiful, chums? And look at that with the sunlight coming through the wings. Heck yes. Thing of beauty and majesty. Very nice. I'm glad I stopped to take a little gander of that. Right, well, let's activate this Dreams of Safag. Okay, that's an unusual name for a portal, but here we go. Oh, no, I don't seem to have enough resources. Or do I? Chickapow, take that, you. Yeah, you lied to me. Right, let's put that into there, and this into there. Chickapow. Oh, I've already got 1D hydrogen. Oh, no. And it hasn't lied to me, chums. I am out of resources, so it looks like I may have to reconvene in a bit. But let's just see how far around the clock I can go to see if I'm shy of any other resources. What? I'm out of carbon? That can't be a thing. Well, I've got oxygen. Let's activate it. We need to go back to the dragonfly. Okay, well, we'll put some oxygen in there. Fantastic. No, we are running... Oh, shite. Okay, right, well, it looks like I might have myself a little Cub Scout-type mission to go and claim some more resources. Base resources at that, chums. Right, schoolboy error. I came ill-prepared. Well, you know what? I'll see you guys in a bit, chums. I don't want to take up your time, so see you in a mo through the power of editing. Okay, well, educated. Awesome. And let's head back over. I have a shed load of resources now, chums. So there's just a few here that I need to dial in. So let's put that into there. Chicka-pow. This into there. Chicka-boom. And this into here. Chicka-chicka-pow-pow. And this one. Chicka-chicka. Yeah, I'm running out of chicka things. Heck yeah, we'll put that into there. One more. This one up here. There you go, sunset. Take that, you. Oh, for fudge's sake. Okay, and a little bit more of this. Chicka-pow. Oh, the boat. Okay, cool. Awesome. Right, I think we're done. Yeah, we're done. Fantastic. Lovely. Why hasn't it gone all blue and shizzle? Okay. Right, fair enough. Let's just request this planet's address then. I thought it might have been as much. I think I'm now going to have to go to a holo terminus and report back to good old Apollo. Okay, right. So, yeah, that's a little bit odd. Right, fair enough. Well, let's scan. There's the holo terminus over somewhere. Okay, well, let's just head on off. Let's go. I do love these giant red butterflies. They are freaking ace. And let's lift into the sky. Come on, Raging Eagle. We have another destination dialed in. Okay, how far away is... Oh, it's only a stone's throw away. You know what? No need for the power of editing for this one. We will just go and land. I'll tell you what, actually, Exo, do you want to put on some music and entertain people while I just go up to the hollow terminus and dial it in? Well, howdy diddly dandy there, Apollo. Yeah, the Gek is working out brilliant. He's fantastic. But the Korvax chap, he's even washing my windows. The guy's a frickin' legend. So thank you very much for helping me expand my base. And I would like to get some more chums if that's possible at a later date. Heck yes. Yeah, well, I have got all of the glyphs, my friend. So yeah, here you go. Take a look-see at all these glyphs. Yeah, see if you can help out Artie a little more. I mean, Artemis, I have put him inside that simulation. A Korvax simulation created by Nada. Simulation 5, nonetheless. Yes, I have been talking to Nul. And yeah, yeah, he warned me to be careful, just like you are also. All right, okay. Well, he just went without saying goodbye. Well, that was freaking rude. Okay, well, here is Nul. And I would say that Apollo and Nul both look very much combat ready. Looking at their armatures, I have not seen anything quite like this on any other traveller. They do look quite formidable. Yeah, right, okay, so let's go and chat up. Good old Nul. Well, hello there, Nul. And what have you got to tell us? So, yeah, Nul, I have come across Nada and Polo, and they do seem to be very much kindred and connected. And yeah, I kind of feel that I am more sentient than other travellers that I'm coming across. And yeah, and yourself. I mean, you have called yourself the first of the travellers. I would love to know more of this travelling that you did. Now, the Atlas, yeah, there is something happening, and I do want to try and help the Atlas out, so I'm going to accept your request. I do feel for the Atlas, even though it seems to be very machine-orientated and running on a reset-type schedule. So, I don't know. I don't know what I can do, but I will reach out and try and help in some sort of way, shape or form. Yes, I felt it was terrified. I felt its pain. So, yeah, I'm with you on this one, Nul. You and I against the simulation. Well, I don't say against the simulation. I think we're just sort of helping the simulation along. Exo, little chum, little friend, what do you make of all of this? What do you make of the Atlas? And what do you make of our predicament?
Captain Steve, right now speaking to Apollo and Nul seems to be working for you. However, for me to make a confirmed decision, we would need to visit more Atlas stations and understand the Atlas's wants and needs.
Well, Exo, you make a heck of a lot of sense, as always, my little wired chum. Yeah, at the moment we are unravelling quite a lot of information from Nul, Apollo, and Nada in the space anomaly. Right, well, let's take on off and let's see what... Well, it has tuned us towards going towards an observatory. However, that marker has been removed. And look at this. It says here, bring news to Apollo... to Nada in the space anomaly. Just as I was saying, we need to do that, I guess. I mean, I could swap the mission over and continue with the observatory, but you know what? I think we need to take this over to good old Nada in the space anomaly. One, because he may have information, but two, the guy has been extremely generous with quickened silver. Heck yes. So I want to grab some quicksilver if it's on offer, because Captain Steve loves a freebie. Heck, freebie, yes. You know what? Through the power of editing, I'll reconvene with you once we get up to Nada. Righty-ho, so here we go. Oh, for fudge, I've got stuck. It would seem... maybe I didn't put my parking lights on. I don't know what's happened here, but I have got stuck. So, you know what, Exo, if you wouldn't mind, can you reload my previous iteration and save? Thanking you. I'll be back with you, people. So here I am, up with Nada after that little hitch. And look at that. He's got himself a severed up sentinel on a bench. So it does make you wonder, what the heck is going on? Why is Nada looking into the Sentinels? Why is he doing an autopsy on a Sentinel right now, chums? That's a good freaking question, isn't it? But yeah, Nada mentioned the Atlas there, and mentioned just pushing on, and yeah, so that's exactly what we're going to do. So where did I park my freaking ship? Well, at least it's not stuck in mid-air like it was 5 minutes ago. Right, well, let's head on over. Let's jump into the old Regent Igyal. And, oh, okay. Yeah, we need to swap back onto this mission though, don't we? Chicka-pow! Dun-dilly-dun! Dun-dun! Come on in, Raging Eagle. We have work to go do. We have people to see and things to do. Let's go. Heck yes, engage. Chicka-pow! Dun-dilly-dun. I don't know why I'm making all the sound effects, chums. It makes its own sound effects. But here we go. Let's head down to the observatory. Oh, it's not that far, actually. I could probably just do this in one hit. You know what? Yes, we will. Exo, would you mind playing some groovy music again, my friend, while we come in for our landing? Right-ho, chums, here I am at this Crimson Eye type looking machine. So Nul's predictions were correct, and I'm opening up the logs of this observatory. And here we go. It mentions about the sowings of seeds of distant places and so forth and so on. And it also mentions, this is interesting, that maybe this was the point in time that Gek, Nada and Polo maybe met, and how they become friends. And then it goes into the 16 short bursts. Right, fair enough. So, here we go. It looks like we're going to be going over to some sort of distressed and crashed vessel. Perhaps this was the vessel that the Korvax, Nada, maybe crash-landed upon. And perhaps it was where Nada and Polo met for the first time. I'm a little bit miffed, though, because if this observatory seems to be the point in time where the Gek and the Korvax met, so perhaps where we're going to now is the crash site of maybe Nada? Or Polo? No, this would be the area that Polo was, I think. I don't know. I'm confused as frickin' hell. But anyhow, I'm going to head on... Oh, it's off-planet. You know what? I'll reconvene. Power of editing. And here we go, chums. We're heading down to the actual planet itself. So this is a crashed Fratier. And it's a beautiful planet that it's on, I must say. Very orange, very sort of scarred. In fact, it looks pretty much like the planet that I built my base on, the Winged Lion. Or it did do. It's not so orange anymore, chums. This is like got a peachy sort of colour. This is quite an interesting looking planet. What sort of planet is this? Is this a star bulb? I have no idea if it's a lush or what, but we're going to jump on out and take a look around. Wow, this is quite lovely. Yes, it's a tropical planet. It is a star bulby type lush planet. Nice. Well, let's go and interact with one of these little washing machine-y type devices yet again. Righto, what have you got for me this time? Crew manifest is minuted. Okay. Oh, well, this is something I've never needed before. I need a log encryption key. What the fudge is a log encryption key when it's at home? Right, okay, I need to use my terrain manipulator and analyzer visor to find some crates or something. Righto, brilliant, it's time to dig. Yeah, do you dig it? I freaking do. Right, so let's head on over here and let's play a little bit of Minecraft. Let's dig this out. Okay, so where shall I dig? I'm going to dig here, but I bet you the train manipulator sort of fails to actually start digging. Well, we'll give it our best shot. Let's go. Dig, 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 dig. Oh, it has. It started digging. Freaking excellent. Sometimes when you're digging near to a structure... Oh, there you go. It becomes invincible. Look at that. I can't blast that one. Right, you know what? Leave this to me, chums. I'll dig this out and I'll reconvene once I've dug out this log key. Right, well, here I am and interacting with this guy. Fix this lock, lovely and jubbly, and I got nothing. Hold on, let me just try interacting with it. So I have to unlock it and interact with it. Okay, brilliant. Holy fudge, there's radiation leaking. It's like frickin' Chernobyl, but smaller. Right, let's leg it over here. Let's get out of the way of the radiation. You know what? My life support is dangerously frickin' low as well. Thank you, Exo. 10%, you say. Right, well, let's see if we can fix that. Wrong frickin' menu. Some biscuits. Right, let's try that again. And not that one. It's this one. Pow! And we're sticking a little blue battery. Lovely. Jubbly. Where's that thing? Oh, there it is. Right behind me. It's behind you, Captain Steve. It's like freaking Punch and Judy. Right, let's jump up here. Let's interact. And let's see what we get. Crew manifest. Let's go again. Right. Excellent. Right, so this seems to be the log of whatever was actually living here. So there we go. Watching time passed. It mentions the Sentinels, which is cool. And a swarm of them at that. But it mentioned that they were subsided. But then they were wrong. What the heck? I think I need to grab 2 of these encryption keys. Right, let's have a look. So there's a chest there. Let's head on over. Let's see if we can get that chest. Freaking curb. Okay, jump over that. And, right. Oh, looks like I don't have to dig this one up. Frickin' ace. It looks like I got the hardest one first. Right, let's blow these doors in. Heck yes. Let's head on over here. There's quite a lot of little chests there. I don't think I can interact with those. Right, let's unlock this. Now we know that we get radiation poisoning, so let's just grab it and get out. Pow! Got the log encryption key. There's the door. Let's go. Right, where's the other one? We may as well grab both of them, because it says that there's log 1 of 3 that we've obtained. So rather than do this in one... well, we can do this in one hit, can't we? Let's fly on over. Let's blow these doors in. Pow! You're only supposed to blow the doors off. There we go. Let's head on over and let's unlock this one. Pow! Hold on, it's still saying it's locked, even though I don't know what happened there, chums, but it looks like I got 2 encryption keys out of 1 locked device, and I unlocked it twice. That was weird. It was almost like there was 2 in one place. Anyhow, let's head on over. Let's talk to this giant washing machine yet again. Hello there. Righto. So we're going to use the log encryption key again. Pow! And what do we get? The Stuckers 1 attacks coordinates. Lovely. Okay. Yeah, loads of sentinels, annihilating all biological life. Only I remained. The Korvax stood with me in the end. Right, so I think this is a log of a traveller that was with Korvax, so probably with Nada, if I'm getting this right. Perhaps this traveller that was with Nada was Nul. Perhaps. I mean, that would kind of explain how Nul knew about all of this and sent me here, wouldn't it? That would kind of make sense, rather than it being Polo. Yeah, even in the faces of the 16. Again, it mentions faces of the 16, even in the face of 16. Not faces, but the face. But Artemis definitely said faces. So this is odd. I have no idea what to make of all this lore. It all seems to be tangled and conjumbled up. Who knows? Exo, do you know? Have you got any theories, thoughts, feelings? Come on.
The Aerons, the Sentinels, they were created to safeguard the Atlas and to remove corruption. I, Talamon, the AI, have been created to protect you and to guide you through to the Atlas. I have no other items to add. I would suggest speaking to the Atlas.
Well, you sound as confuzzled as I, Exo. Well, we will just press on. We will move on and see if any of this makes sense as we speak to Nul back at the Hollow Terminus. So where are you, Hollow Terminus? Are you far away? Let's have a quick look-see. Ooh, 20-odd seconds. I think I can get there in good time. Oh, we got a message from Artemis. Oh, good old Artie is still alive. Right, okay, brilliant. Excellent. So the new world has a sun. It has life. It's beautiful. Awesome. This is good to hear. I've got you out of that awful place. Oh, you're not aware that I moved you to this awesome place, though, are you? Oh, they've still got hope that they're alive. How do I break it to them that they're now in a simulation within inside of a simulation? You know what? I've got to tell him the truth. I've got to come clean. I've got to let him know exactly what has happened to him and where they are. I mean, I am hoping that one day we can restore his collective consciousness back into some sort of vessel and bring him back into this reality. However, I'm going to lay it on that the positives of this is it could be that there is a simulation inside of a simulation, and where he is now is just a shift apart from the simulation that we are in. I don't know whether that's going to console the guy. I mean, look at him. The poor little guy. His smile turned into a frown. We turned that smile upside down. Oh my days, that just pulled on my little heartstrings there, chums. Right, we're going to touch on down at this hollow terminus. I would ask EXO to play some cheerful music to cheer me up, but you know what? I think I need to let that just sink in a bit, chums, because, you know, we did something good for him, but in the long run, was it the best thing to do? I'm really not sure. I feel slightly uncomfortable with our decision, but at the same time, there is still hope. There is hope we can bring him back. Anyhow, let's interact with the hollow terminus, and let's speak to Nul. Excellent. Well, let's dial him in. Well, hello there, Nully boy. I don't know whether he is a boy, to be fair. I'm not too sure what either of these entities are. Well, let's interact. Hello there, Nul. Yeah. Well, I'm just going to give you the synopsis of what I found out, my friend. Because, yeah, I found this freighter that you was on about, and I did find out about the Sentinels and so forth and so on, and that the Sentinels are a bit of a blight, and they had some sort of corruption and went slightly mental, and completely erased most biological life forms that they had to offer. Yeah, I would like to hope that the Atlas is with me, almost like the Force, like the frickin' Jedi I am, heck yes. Okay. Oh, a parallel universe, you say? And there's so this may have happened countless times over. I'm imagining that you was the original traveller that was actually with the Korvax, Nada, at the time of the crash. I can't be sure. I'm going by mere speculation and joining dots that may not even exist. But there we go. Travellers out there in the verse, if you have any idea of what's going on here, please feel free to add it into the comments of my log. Heck yes. So, we'll ask about the Atlas. Okay, yeah, so as I understand it, the Atlas has created all of this simulation, including all life, including the Sentinels, including the AI, and including myself. But yeah, okay, you've been alive for a very long time. You've mentioned before you was the first of the travellers, and that you've seen things. Okay, it was the travellers that corrupted the existence on arrival, and it was mainly a terrible mistake that you made. Okay, which is beyond forgiveness. I want to ask about that. I want to know more about what this thing was that happened. And you say Nada knows that this is grown thin. I honestly think that you and Nada were the first sort of people to wake up to what's going on within inside of this iteration. Could be wrong. Righto, so I need to speak to the Vy'keen. We need to get information from the Vy'keen and what the Vy'keen make of the Sentinels and the Atlas and the simulation or iteration that we're in. Right, well, I didn't get to ask about what this portrayal was or act was that Nul done that caused so much friction. Or even the corruption, in fact. I mean, that is craziness, isn't it? To think that a single traveller could have caused whatever is happening to the Atlas, or the Atlas to actually get this corruption. Righto, well, let's press on over to the next Machia. I've got to speak to a Vy'keen cartographer. That's a map maker to you guys. Heck yes, let's fly on over here. It's locked onto the station, I think, not the planet. Interesting. But yet again, I need to bring these findings to Nada, and we'll see what Nada has to say. Let's head on in and let's hope that we don't get some sort of parking restriction. No, we have made it. We're up with Nada, and we're speaking with him and interacting. So yeah, I would like to ask, I did want to ask about Nul, but the Vy'keen is my pressing mission, so let's go with that. I didn't assume that you would be friends with the Vy'keen, no, else you would have one up here in the anomaly, and you clearly don't. You've got yourself a little Gek cohort, so there we are. Alright, well, I got my Quicksilver, but I didn't get to ask about Nul. Maybe I should have asked about Nul and not about the Vy'keen, but I was hoping I may have got to ask that second item, but no. Heck no, I can't. Right, well, we're just going to press on then. We're going to go speak to the Vy'keen, and maybe the Vy'keen can tell me a little bit about Nul. Righto, so we go, patterns in time, and let's head on off, and let's go. Let's head on out. Oh look, there's another little droid winged ship there. That was quite sneaky. I'm not too keen on the raised dorsal fins though. Let's head on out and let's see if we can find the marker now. Are you on a planet? Are you in a station? I think it's in a station. We're going to have to creep behind the anomaly and head on over. But I'm fairly sure this is going to take us to a station. You know, Exo, can you play us a little bit of a tune? There we go. Well, Exo, that was an excellent song choice. And through the powers of Nul, it looks like I can understand Vy'keen. Heck yes. Well, chat away. Binagi, my best friend of the Vy'keen verse. To be fair, I haven't made many friends in the Vy'keen universe. But, you know, I've got to start somewhere, haven't I? But yeah, you call me pathetic interloper and say you want to kill me. Yet, you know, this is the foundations of a beautiful friendship. Heck yes. I will do that for you, my friend. I will gain Herc's command, and I will be back here with you as soon as possible, as soon as I find out where the heck I get to speak to Herc, because from what I understand, Herc was a legend amongst the Vy'keen who perished. He tore himself asunder. I'm fairly sure we read that on a plaque in a previous episode. Well, but let's head on out. Yeah, and his echoes, his screams were heard across the verse. Yeah, there was also Nal, wasn't there? Nal believed that the actual Atlas itself was a god, where Herc thought that the Atlas was heretic and a false god. So, yeah, those of Herc fought the Sentinels, while those of Nal, Nal, I should say, not Nul. Nul and Nal. Nal was Vy'keen, and Nul, as you know, is the Traveller. Well, let's touch down at this ancient ruin. Okay, well, for an ancient structure, they seem to have built something that defies the laws of gravity. This is pretty awesome for an ancient structure, unless there is a glitch in the routine, because, yeah, I think this might be 1616 glitched out, concerted, whatever you want to call this. This looks completely bollocksed, to be honest. Anyway, let's chat up the knowledge stone. What word have you got? Will! Excellent. We've learned quite a bevy of words in today's episode, chums. Well, let's interact with this giant floating marble that also defies gravity. Maybe the actual relic site isn't defying gravity. Maybe it's supposed to look like that. Who knows? It could be by design, but here we go. So it has mentioned about Herc again, and the long-forgotten words and memories of the Vy'keen. Excellent. Right, okay, it looks like I can speak Vy'keen through the powers of Nul yet again. I don't know why Nul couldn't just share me all the words and all the languages of all the different races, which would save me a heck of a lot of time in chatting up knowledge stones, but, you know, it's not for us to question the whys, is it, I suppose, chums? Heck no. Well, here we go. I would like to be able to learn the words a heck of a lot quicker than talking up to knowledge stones, because it takes frickin' years. Okay, right, brilliant. Excellent. Yeah, the Book of Herc speaks and rises of travellers. Yeah, so it looks like Herc was very much into helping the travellers, and me being a traveller, yeah, I've now got the catalogue, brilliant, of Vy'keen tablet. Why I couldn't read all the words off of it is again beyond me, but yeah, it would have been nice to have learnt maybe 50 of the Vy'keen words or something for doing that little exercise, or being imparted with Nul's wisdom. Especially since I think I've got the translator installed. So yeah, it would have been nice to have learnt a lot more words with that mission. But here we go. I can't complain. Let's just head on back. Oh my days! There's a massive, great big freighter fleet that's just spawned in here, chums. That is so impressive. I think there's two lots of freighters right next to each other. They had a load of frigates and all sorts there. That was a complete convoy. That looked like an armada. I really liked the look of that. I thought I'd better share it with you. Right, so let's jump on out. Let's go speak to the cartographer now. Let's see if it's a little bit more chatty. Come on, let's go, let's go. Run, dilly, run, little legs. Let's take on off. I haven't seen many people use the ramps. I did before I had my rocket packs upgraded. But let's go talk to Binagi. Hello there, Binagi. Oh, I'm liking that little holographic projection of a ship you have there. That's quite a lovely little fighter. I think mine's nicer, but I do like that. It's got a very sort of military look to it. Heck yes, I'm worthy. Now we're frickin' friends. Now we're cooking on gas. Yeah, tell us about the travellers, my friend. Right, brilliant. The travellers must prevail. Well, why is this so? Why do we have to prevail? You almost batted away my question. You're not paying me much attention, are you, my new best friend? Servants of the liar? You what? Why is the Atlas a liar? Okay, brilliant. It claims to be a god. Fair enough. And Herc knew it not to be true. This I knew, and they mentioned Nul there. Nul actually worshipped the false god, as well as a lot of the other Vy'keen. So it looks like there was a bit of a divide, even in the Vy'keen, in what the Atlas actually was and what the actual Atlas would bring to the verse. But yeah, I think I'm going to make my own decision, if you wouldn't mind, Big Annie, or Big Ag, well, such a name. But yeah, I mean, we're past that. We're friends now, aren't we? We're friends. Heck yes. Anyhow, I'm going to leave because it looks like you're going off on weird tangents and missing words. Righto, let's back away slowly. There we go. Let's moonwalk it out. Heck yes, because I'm freaking cool. Moonwalk. Down, 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 down. Smooth criminal. That probably wasn't even that song. I don't know. I'm not really a Michael Jackson fan. Righto, so I think, chums, we're about good. I think we're about done for that. You know what? Let's go see if we can report into Nada. Oh, look at that barrel-nosed fighter. You know what? If I could add a droid to one of those wings, or even just above the cockpit, you see where those two tubes are? If I could remove those tubes and put a droid right where they are, that would be a ship that I would fly in. That looks so cool. I don't know what happened there. Oh, I went around the back of another ship. That is such a lovely fighter. There's probably somebody out there that wants that. The coordinates are in the bottom left-hand corner there, chums. But there we go. Let's head on out. Let's fly on out. And, yeah, let's go report our findings to good old Nada, I think, chums. And hopefully he's going to give us some more Quicksilver. Yeah, let's see if it does. Yeah, I think, yeah, we've got to go aboard the Space Anomaly. I predicted it. It does seem to be. We do a step, speak to Nada. We do a step, we speak to Nada. It does seem to have a pattern to it, chums, and I wouldn't be surprised if what we've just done in the Vy'keen system, we're now going to have to do in the Gex system, and also in the Korvax system. That'll be my guess. But here we go, let's chat to good old... Let's ask about Nul this time. I want to know what you say. Yeah, the missing entity. It talks to many travellers, and there are patterns. I got a feeling... I bet you already knew about Artemis as well. I think you just played frickin' possum. I think you played coy. I think every single traveller that comes up here has to do the same quest steps. I think it's to help us realise that we are in a simulation and we have to follow a certain path. Hence it called the Atlas Path in my mission's frickin' log and objectives. But next time, we are going to be talking to a Korvax cartographer. I frickin' guessed it. Anyway, you guys out there have been excellent, and I'll see you next time for that. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye again. I want to say a massive, great big thank you to every single one of you watching me right now, thanking you. And I want to say a massive thank you to all of my Patreons that you can see on the screen here. Thank you there, Patreons. And a massive, great big shout out and thank you to all of my YouTube memberships. Thanking you, people. And yeah, if you want to join any of those, check out the video description. I also have merch on my channel page. Be sure to check that out. There's something there for everyone. And I also have an eBay store where I sell 3D printed items. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Yeah, if I can make you guys smile, then yeah, that makes me smile. So thank you very much for watching, people. And yeah, if you haven't already, please hit a like. That'd be fantabba-dozy. Heck yes. Or you could hit a subscribe. Chicka-pum-pum, chicka-pow-pow. Yep, and if you've done both of those, there's always the notification bell, and then you won't miss the next episode. Heck yes. And on this screen here, YouTube or Google, the algorithm will try to predict what you might want to see on my channel. Hit one of those tiles, that'll be ace, or hit the join or subscribe. And until next time, people, goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again. Goodbye.